The straightforward and effective trading strategy shocked myself, taken from the forex market and adapted for the binary options exchange. It works best with the currency pairs, utilizing only two technical indicators. The absence of spreads and hidden commissions allows for a strategy highly effective application, especially when the payout percentage for accurate predictions is 70% or higher. By purchasing call and put binary options, you will be determining the levels of the demand and supply for the exchange assets. The indicators used will assist you in this process. Welcome to Polly the Trader's channel. I'm Polly and I work as a trader. My aim is to create engaging videos about trading covering topics such as how to earn money, effective trading techniques, and comprehensive lessons of indicators and patterns. Hence, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Your support will bring me great joy, and it will also be beneficial for you too in your trading journey. Strategy shocked myself. Description: trading is carried out on M5 timeframe charts. Trading indicators stochastic with a permanence 14, 3, 1 and RSI configured for a period of 14. You can modify settings directly in the terminal of the binary option broker you're choosing. You won't need to download anything additionally. Everything is already available in browser terminals. You need to adjust the indicator settings by clicking on the gear icon next to the name. And modify the indicator parameters to stochastic 7, 3 and 1, RSI 11. That is, next, we will enter a trade when the observed indicators behave like this. Market to balance indicates that the asset is too expensive and the market will not buy it at a higher price. So it's able to immediately open an option with a forecast of price decrease. As soon as both indicators enter at the overbought or oversold zone, it's press signal to open the trade. The option's expiration time depends on the chart's period. It is a 5-minute chart. Then the trade can be opened for 15 and 25 minutes, like 3-5 candles. So, in essence, the stochastic indicator shows us the overall situation, whether the price is high or low at the moment, while the RSI uses the reviewing tool. The interesting zones are those where the stochastic lines cross beyond the range of 80 to 100 and 0 to 20. Rules of investing killing the shocked myself strategy by call. If the indicator rings are in the lower zone, it means the prices are extremely low and the rise is imminent. It's the right time to buy a call binary option. Buying puts. In the opposite situation, when the lines of these indicators are in the upper zone, you should trade for a decrease. It's better to trade on M5 charts. The expiration time should be like 16 minutes. Risk management. Allocate 1% of your deposit. For one binary option in conservative trading, 2% in moderate trading, and 5% in aggressive trading. A 10% allocation is only used for small accounts where the broker also sets a high minimum option threshold, for example, maybe $25, which is quite significant. After all, with most companies, you can buy binary options starting from $1. Trading performance using the shocked myself strategy. The right approach aren't up to 80-90% profitable trades. However, there are trading cases where this pair of indicators may not yield such good results. Additionally, the market tends to change over time. By installing these two indicators from this strategy on your chart and configuring them according to the provided parameters, you will notice that ideally, there should be a sort of hills on the screen. If the chart is static or a narrow range, there might be either no trades at all or the ones you open based on weak signals might not end up in profit. The trading strategy shocked myself. However, bombastically named, it truly works. You can use this trading methodology where it clearly works. If an asset is suitable and you see a sideways trend on the chart, steer clear of such trading pairs and choose more trading ones. On binary options, the shock at myself strategy works well, because even short-term trends, even retracements can be used to your advantage. If you allocate working hours, maybe some, for example, 4 hours during the day from 12 to 4 p.m., observe risks and strictly follow the strategy cycles, you can easily create an additional source of income. Let's take a look at how the shock myself strategy works. Well tested on a real chart. As they say, simplicity is genius, and this strategy is also extremely straightforward. We use 2 indicators, RSI and Stochastic. I'll explain more in detail shortly, but for now, I'm opening a trade on the British pound to Japanese yen currency pair. I'll open a trade for $1,000 for 5 minutes on the upside. Alright, let's open it, so now let's look at the chart. The first thing we can see here at the chart is the stochastic in the hour style down. I'm using the stochastic with the settings 7, 3 and 1. At the same time, the RSI is also in the hour style down. In this strategy, you need to set the period to 11. Moreover, there is also a support down here, so I'd expect a complete market reversal. And then the price will likely start reading, but by the time I'm already locked in the profit. So why does such a simple strategy work itself? It truly is one of the simplest and provides a fairly accurate entry cycles. It takes into account the key market factors, which is supply and demand. As I showed it, we use stochastic and RSI, but not with the default setting. For instance, the standard parameters for stochastic are 14, 3 and 1, while I use 7, 3, 1. Similarly, for RSI, the standard settings are 14 bars, but I use 11 bars. In other words, I'm replacing longer period with the shortest one to get silos sooner. Furthermore, in both stochastic and RSI are more in overbought conditions. I open a trade for a decrease. If both are in oversold conditions, I open a trade for an increase. And of course, in general, the strategy informs us about the trader's sentiment at the current moment. Overbought indicates that the trades are starting to perceive the asset as overpriced. The market won't buy it at a higher price anymore, leading to overbought conditions. Therefore, it's wise to open a trade for a decrease, as the prices will likely move down. If both indicators enter a reversal zone, traders start to consider that the asset's price is undervalued, suggesting it worth buying. Another aspect in the trade's expiration time. It generally depends on the chart, but I recommend using a 1 minute time frame and opening the trade for 5 candles, which is 5 minutes. The advantage of such simple strategies lies in the fact that if a strategy is simple, it doesn't mean that the result will be poor or that inexperienced and unproven trades use it. On the contrary, simple strategies are built on the year of experience and experimentation, achieved by deeply studying markets the technical analysis. For instance, the chartful trades Sir Dennis and Eckhart made millions using Dow Jones channels, and no one accused them of anything. Keep in mind that there are 100% profitable strategies as the market is unpredictable. No matter how complex the strategies are, they cannot account for all factors and provide 100% accurate forecasts. It's easier to use simple strategies, and they can also be profitable. So why bother with 100 indicators when just 2 can perform just well? I entered the trade based on the strategy cycle, and my trade is already 100 pips in profit. A plus of 100 pips on such a simple straightforward strategy is a great result, especially since I managed to enter for an increase almost at the bottom. And I don't think that for such a hand and it's just 2 minutes, the price will be able to fall and lead me to a loss. So guys, let's wait for the trade to conclude and for the result to be fixed. Alright, there are only 10 seconds left until the end of the trade. I'll check it. The trade is 102 pips above the entry level and is closing currently in a profit. This is the beauty of the strategy, as it indicates the ideal entry point for the trade. If you look closely at the chart, you'll notice that as soon as I entered the trade, the market started to rise in just 5 seconds. I entered at the perfect moment. And the price never dropped below the entry level and immediately shot up 100 pips. I suggest hitting over the TradingView settings on a stochastic and RSI and testing this strategy. Perhaps it will help you earn millions. Strategies for buying options are simple. It doesn't mean they are allowed quietly and only used by unexperienced traders. Only currently simple strategies are based on years of experience and experimentations, wrinkle the dips and signals in a technical analysis and the market as a whole. Everyone appreciates simple strategies, and they can buy quickly and visually showcase their principles and essence, whilst being easy to verify. However, don't consider them as 100% foolproof, as there is no trading without losses, but simple strategies tend to yield an overall positive result. I trust that I presented everything in a clear manner and showed practical examples of how things work. Realize all the information discussed on this channel as it consists of valuable advice. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay updated of my new video releases. Thank you for your attention, and farewell.